Ayi kwame enachi ena minya ko bebre say aba social media so say from ko bunko toje apa Kennedy Japan chow ewo wenchi
na ukopa chow
ebi o kwame men kopa chow na nemu wa kan say honorable Kennedy Japan ba wenchi. And me as PC for 2024 NPP, no, the campaign graciously gave me an opportunity to say, Menkasa. And to make Kasa, I say, party, no, attempted the album to do. Presidential primacy, across so much, a friend is saying, disquiet between camps because we're too money way, no, we are too money way. And a party, Nankasa, so no, yeah, dear Bako. Inti sa way too many way anyway nyai na adebako na yen come together because they come together and they between form the government in 2029 na party for now when chi na Ghana nyina no minim say ensem hwehwomobo minim say ebufu wo nipa bebree mu aninti me de sopa kotojogu form and Sadan Sayam near a system of Wubunano. Yes, Remo, they should forgive us. I want to be Bunko today, Kwame. To Bunko to Jam, Mamma and Sassano. And then we say, Picture by and say, blog abuse, and why we not say, and your Kujo is connected. Now, Kujo is connected now, and America for Australia for I'm so. I said, I'm not sanity. And the sanity crown and name and say, Honorable Kennedy Japan campaign crown officially. I'm sure say they don't think say I'm working for them. I say, oh, I have to clear the air because Sebi, even though I'm not working for them, no, it doesn't mean say I detest them and I hate them and I say I don't like them because in the end, no party me the back. I'm devoted, absolutely devoted to the quest of Dr. Baumia to become president. Absolutely devoted, Kwame. And on 4 basic principles. Yeah. 1, Nijidi say repetition makes the president. And repetition is the key to winning the presidency in Ghana. Say, Kwame, President Kufuor repeated. President Atamils repeated. President Akufo-Addo repeated. President John Mahama repeated. Now, our circumstances were different. President Mahama lost almost 1 million votes as sitting president, but he was repeated and he became president again. President Kufuor did not even cross 40% in his first attempt in 1996, but he was repeated and he became president. President Akufo-Addo, he went 3 times. In fact, he lost the court case. He lost by about 26,000 votes. He got repeated and then he became president. President Atamils, on also 2000 he lost, 2004 he lost, and then 2008 he became president. Which if you say the underlying principle, and I said the underlying factor to becoming president in Ghana is a repetition. And Michelle will say repetition, it makes sense. It makes sense of 3 reasons. 1, Kwame has to say, when you must you go out, and now day, who should say, Lubuana. I didn't know on your must you go and who should say, why a campaign around the whole country? What could be when you go for Kafana, so you ever come out? That's all now to say, it be a mistake now, young Tom, if we are. What by what pain into no Kwame? So what saying could be Namin Chadie, you are better placed to correct those mistakes. On the basis of that, no, Mimi say Honorable Kennedy Japan and no bear pain, and no could be and I say Honorable Dr. Brian Champon and no bear pain, and no could be and I say Honorable Dr. Duchum and no bear pain, and no could be and I say Honorable Community Japan and no bear pain, and no could be and I will back them. And don't you know, I back Mahamadou Baumia. Sometimes
Obi ebisa se. Omo ni Dr. Baumia ne second coming ni adwuma no. Question busa ne se mo kan say oh the three northern regions no wo mbeto wo mo nyina antimi anto the Zongos who vote anto papa no we kremoni o mo anto enti the question busa say this time the dey na best san
question I would be some okay, in every election the factors are different. There are extrinsic factors, there are intrinsic factors. There are factors from within, there are factors from without. There have been instances in elections that Zombo communities are Tuamae, but the next round, the next situation, it will Tuamae. There have been instances in elections that you projections that uncle in 2008, there was absolutely no reason and we should have lost the 2008 elections. And so, you can't use one outcome to say, oh, the Sadia and the Mbungu. Baby, and the Sa. So make I say, if Zongo community is not trauma, if Northern community is not trauma, now we understand better why they didn't vote, and therefore we will correct it, and we are better placed to correct it. Sign humanity. When we many elections were went in 2019, 2020. For 2020 elections. Kwame, midi third. But me tell one and we say, I am man to me, we are man to me, we teaching someone and say, Sadia, okay, a bear wejba. The next election year went to 2023. Nanko Poncha de Yedin Kunim. If we are dwelt on the fact say some places didn't vote for me and therefore they should jettison me and I say they should get rid of me. And cut the next alternate into me Ninkunim. Into some elections there. You learn from when you fall. We teach some say, and some way. It's about it. Kwame, Mimi Jiri say, Kusasa Krana, almost someone to my because say, because say, Dr. Maria Mampushino. Me Jiri say, if we work well there, then you explain issues to show one. In 2028, it might actually become our World Bank, and I might actually become one of the places that will flourish the most. And one electoral defeat assigned to certain reasons does not mean say because that's why we have to correct it. Now you bear pain, you bet you guys. Sometimes I give you a friend of positional equity and a positional integrity. Kwame. Say, my family one example. We call went to 2016 and go for 2019 and go for a break from Pong. One free went to Gra. One free takrade. In fact, I'm to me D class and me attack Van Dam. I'm from D Van Dam. They are my opponents to you. I was going from Pong free went. Now could you from Pong na apana or the cockot snapema on forward to for home. But almost share my hookah. After 2019, almost say, when Tiana Meba, me 4 grandparents in Afriwenchi, me mamma and papa in Afriwenchi. Don't say, when Tiana Meba, when she be a baby, when she baby, I'm Dimbi. It is our next campaign I hear primary now. Sa campaign or Anyajuma. Because among positional integrity and now positional authority, sometimes, it takes time for the public to trust you. Sometimes it takes time for the public to assess you. Who say, Baumia Kran, yes, say, on Kano Krea, and I say, and no crow. I'm saying, Baumia, some other Baumia Kano. I'm saying, no crow, me by and just at time. So, and not in a free SHS, no matter how life changing it was, we had to take it to elections 3 times. As I'm confronting chances, Wayne and Nippon Pessoa. Into sometimes, public space, difficult to track. I mean, so why radio, so because 25 years, I'm confronting calculation, why radio, 15 years. For first 5 years of radio, no. Now, go for crying, you say, oh, you brutal, sir. You haven't changed much, Debbie. But if you're with you, the consistency, the vast knowledge available.
What is that? Me bank crano. No, I'm moving that. The school cramming video.
So
because with that unadulterated tree, no.
But what you are over time, let me say we are wrong about Kwame Stikasiu because public space, no, the public space is first filled with skepticism. People are skeptics or are skeptic about the public space. You know, the first over public space because we don't kind of credit, we do control, we did, but over time, no, they are able to assess. No more say, Papa, we have more canon. You know, correct. Young fan channel, me and try and near beer or no bit to me day change na your panel abba. And I'm coming, eh? Sometimes
my make a back who I am time fat guest in my studio. Yes, me say I am time fat guest in my studio via telephone. Yes, what be so? I'm fat.
No, and since I say, Obian will say the fact that you are able to get people on the phone. Amount to be in Como Bebre. And so guess back over to now 1 hour. No quality or no monopolizing radio. No. Now from Como episode in the chrono so discussing agenda be.
Aye.
I want to say so you know as one making and Como because no chance now because message show no. So the public space for skepticism about the public space no. It takes time for people to trust you. And it applies to politics as well. Until I be bad first, I can say, oh, that's where the Afghan Swaba. After I say, access, say, into a social construct. I want public space. You can't do anything about it. Until so first, that's why the public doesn't trust you up. And that's why the public doesn't give you their voter. And not just say, Sebe, or would test one answer, over be one, or more further. And I'm coming. Sometimes when you act the things that you say, you act like a president, you show leadership. You can see me now, public who said, Papa, if we entrust the government into a sense, if we entrust the country into a sense, obetumi aye adwuma enti kwame me no e bia me ka se hwe party ne yade baako sebe me wanchi me 2 elections na me ni na nkofo bi ho no ma they neither voted for me in the first or the second obi on cry second one cry no per se obu ben call for but enne kwame enne me ne san nkofo ne nam de bia me ne omo ne nam sometimes no say if me ni obi afa and not say sebe I should attract this hate and now I say so I should detest the person. That's not the way it works. Politics and kisa name me so politics when call again say and then if you are not kwame because you are but what now be say circumstances say me ne kwame enye adwuma na se me didi kwame atem me di no kokonsa e bi kwame koka ne yo hasem and I say how do I work with kwame in that regard? So you know me say sebe the fact say ebia I don't prefer Ken and I say I don't prefer another person to Dr. Baoyam means say I should be a loggerhead to them, Debbie. But mainly there, I am devoted to working for Dr. Baumia because Mijidi said he represents our best effort, our best chance at winning the 2028 elections. Ultimately, no, Kwame, it is the delegates